Hey kids, welcome to Sam's Toolbox. Today, we're going to talk about this special saw that's called a wet saw. Do you know why it's called a wet saw? It's because it uses water when we make cuts. So why would we need to use water on a saw? It's because if we have really hard materials like brick, the brick and the saw will get really hot. So we use water to cool both of them down. Lots of times when we use special stone cutting tools like this grinder, we create lots of sparks that are really hot and can be really dangerous. So when we use water, it gets rid of the sparks. To do that, we have to fill the part where the saw blade goes with water. The saw is split in two parts. There's this half, which we call the reservoir, and that's what holds all the water. And then there's this half where the motor is, and that's what gives the saw all of its power. Now, there are two really special things about this saw. First, every time the saw spins, it goes through the reservoir and picks up more water. The other special thing is this sliding guide plate that helps us move whatever we want without having to put our hands near the blade that's moving really fast. Now, one more really important part about this saw is this part. It's called the water guard. The water guard protects us from the blade, but even better, it makes it so water doesn't splash in our face. If it wasn't here, water would be everywhere. Another really special part about why the wet saw works so good is its round blade that makes it a lot different from some other saws. A lot of saw blades look like this, but when we cut really hard material, it's better for the blade to be touching the brick the whole entire time. And that's why we have this special round saw blade. Even more special about the blade, usually it's coated in tiny pieces of diamonds to make it extra, extra hard. So let's see how we can cut some of these really hard materials like tile and brick. Now that we've learned how to use a wet saw and what they can be used for, we can see how useful they are for certain things, like stone and tile. I hope you enjoyed learning about wet saws. Thanks for visiting Sam's Toolbox, and remember, keep learning and keep building.